I don't know if I'm live yet. Let me see. It says I'm live. Not sure if I am. Oh, well, let's just do it. It's like, oh, wow. Oh, beautiful. All right. All right, beautiful. What's up? I messed that up. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to New Rock TV. Turn off my- I'm a rookie at this. I got TV going on. What is this going on over here? Got my phone on. Why is this open? All right, that was weird. All right, I was extremely bored. Um, I've been sick pretty much all week. Still went to work, so that was dreadful. But yeah, I mean, Skeens is about to pitch. Pittsburgh Cubs, nice afternoon baseball game. So one of the few things I love to do is watch afternoon baseball, sort some cards. I have some ideas for um, some content, and I just like having my stuff set up. I usually, before I record anything, um, I sort my cards, organize my cards. That way, when I'm ready to record and talk about my cards, it's ready to go. So it's really a 2 day process. I wish I could just pull out my cards and just like John. John throws up like 20 videos a day. What's up, Vogs? What's up, homie? Always good to see you in the chat. But yeah, I'm just relaxing, not too much. Had a couple ideas for some content, and I figured I'll do that now. I got a couple ideas, but man, I can't have piles of cards all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited to see Skeens pitch. He's must see TV. I mean, phenomenal. I just hope, I know Pirates fans are super excited over Skeens, and I am too. Looks like he could be the next Verlander, Scherzer. Hopefully, he's not the next Kerry Wood. I loved Kerry Wood. Kerry Wood was my guy. My brother's a Chicago Cubs fan, and my brother still talks about that 20 strikeout game. The thing with these strikeout pitchers versus finesse pitchers, they need a lot of pitches. So I think the 3K club is a viable measure for the Hall of Fame because I still think uh, pitchers in this day and age will be able to achieve it if they have some longevity. But the 300 win club is not going to be something that's going to be attainable. Maybe they bring it down to 250 because making these pitchers go 5 innings, capping them out at 90 to 100 pitches. It's unbelievable. But, pitchers with the launch angle, hitters with the launch angle, the propensity to strike out is still high. So, I mean, shoot, Fields for the Rays struck out 9 in 5 innings. I think the Mariners struck out 17 times in that game. Canadian cards, my man. What is going up, homie? Always good seeing you. It's good seeing you in person. But yeah, just talking baseball. I usually do it by myself, so I turn on the camera, have a conversation on Hall of Fame stuff. I was just excited to see that Skeens was pitching, and they had it on baseball. That's not Baseball Network. I have the baseball pack. I don't know. They could have it on the network, but Super excited to do that. But I'll do a little since there's not that many people in the chat. I was going to do my next video is going to be on the 40/40 Club, and this is stuff that Showtime is doing. What a pleasure it is to see that guy. Shohei, I mean, as big as he is, he's almost as big as Judge, and he's leading off. And he's Ricky Henderson. I don't want to say it. Ricky Henderson, twice as big. I mean, the guy is power. He's a great hitter, and just the speed, smart base running. I mean, he'll take one, he'll take a base hit. If he's on first, he'll take it from first to third. He's not, base to base. The guy is just on another level. Thank goodness for Fall Guys. If it wasn't for that interpreter taking the hit for Showtime, I would have the pleasure of watching this guy. Yo, my man, how you doing? Oh, no doubt about it. The speed. Like, do you continue to let him run when he pitches next year? Are they gonna have him in the leadoff? I doubt it, man. Because as a pitcher, you need your legs. Um, Clemens was famous for it. He did squats, he did weights, lifted every weight in the gym. And he said the money makers are the legs. So if Showtime is going to be pitching next year, I doubt he'll be running at the rate he's running. Andrew. That's what I'm saying, Andrew. This is what I'm saying. As Chris Carter said, he said it best. Always have a fall guy. I'm sure the interpreter's family is taken care of. But golly, that could have gone wrong so many different ways. You don't pay a guy $600 million and not expect him to pitch. In this day and age, this market, you pay $300 million for a top of the line hitter, and same for a pitcher. That's how you got the number 600 million. You got a pitcher and a hitter. Now, this is just me. This is just Lou Rock thinking. Maybe they let him pitch next season, maybe two, but maybe a few years down the road, why not go the John Smoltz route? Can you imagine Showtime having an effect every day hitting, always in the lineup every day? But how about if that cat comes out of the bullpen? I think he could just be as impactful coming out of the bullpen, be the closer. I think that would be a tremendous thing for his longevity. Can you imagine being a DH and then you got to worry about this cat in the ninth? On a nightly basis. So you can prepare for him as a starter as best you can. I mean, he's a top 10 pitcher when he's healthy. But man, he's got some nasty stuff, triple digits. Coming out of the bullpen, 3 up, 3 down, I think that'd be phenomenal. And I still think right to his legacy. I mean, he's doing things that you couldn't compare to Ruth. But I mean, if you're going to have him pitch the longevity of that contract, put him in the bullpen. Oh, what's all these text messages? Oh, that's my kid's sister. All right. Mookie, the pinhole king. Man, there's a part in this man cave. There's so much I want to do. I got to hook up my shelving system. I'll do one before I do another tour. I like doing a room tour every year. Additions, different posters, different displays. But I seriously, I love Mookie. I got Mookie my number, man. That seems like a cat I could chill with. But, bro, there's seriously a spot that I'm saving on my wall for a pinhole board. And I'm purposely looking on eBay for cards with pinholes already. Because I think it would be such a great display piece to find to have cards like in the flesh with legit pinholes where I could just clip on there, put them up. I don't know how I'm gonna execute it yet, but I'm gonna have a real life pinhole, pinboard, thumbnails with the different colors. I'm gonna bring it back. You changed my whole because not all cars need to be minty fresh. You know, OC cars need love too. Pinhole cars need love too, baby. My man, movie. Sports cars, Yanks. That's what I'm talking about. Yankee fan, Yankee brother. Sure, I could talk Yankees all day too, man. That's. I've been giving too much love to schemes. Oh, the game just started. Nice. Um, Showtime. Everyone knows I'm a Yankee cat. Judge is just on another level. I was actually Bobby Witt got hit with a pitch last night, and I was hoping and praying that he didn't get hurt because if he got hurt and broke his wrist, he was done for the rest of the season, even though they're in the playoff chase. But then his batting average is locked in. I'm hoping he goes through like a 0-20 stretch, so that way that batting average could come down. Because man, I mean, my boy Judgy is hitting 334, triple crown pace. Any other year in his 2022 year, he probably would have gotten a triple crown with that batting average. But man, Bobby Witt, what's he in the 340s right now? Golly, bro. Bobby Witt drive a man a drink. But I saw something interesting about Bobby Witt. Uh, his home and away splits are very odd. He's hitting 400 at home and nearly 100 points less away. And there was a guy with similar splits back in the day, and it's not very flattering. I'm not alleging, I'm not accusing anyone. Chris Missouri, all my Missouri cats, Billy Ballgame, relax. I'm just saying the splits are suspect, little suspect. The last guy that had suspicious home and away splits is let me see. I just saw his card. This guy, dun dun dun. Home and away splits. Just look him up. That's what I'm saying. Bobby Witt's home and away splits are eye popping. Just like this guy was. I'm just saying. Oh, Adam, what's up, homie? I'm having a chipper day. I'm feeling good. Had a little vitamin C, get my immune up. I was dead to the world yesterday with the work, with 12-hour shift, because as parents, you know, sick days aren't really for you. Sick days are for the kids. So I save those up for the kiddos when they're sick and they can't go to school. Really for Bob, my two older kids are, you know, big. They can suck it up or not go to school. One's in college, one's a junior in high school. But yeah, just check out Bobby Witt's splits, man. That's bananas. The dads are here. Hey, I just found your channel, man. I'm enjoying the content, bro. If he goes 1 for 2 and gets walked the other way, he has a great chance to catch him. Or we can talk about Clay Holmes being a total phony. No chance to out with this. Yeah, I laughed. Man, I have Clay Holmes on my fantasy team, and when he came out the gate, he was gangbusters, bro. They were talking about, you know, zero ERA, zero earned runs, and like 20 innings pitched, 16 saves, blah 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 blah. I'm like, please, God, let this be the real deal. And of course, Clay Holmes came back to earth. Um, Man, the bullpen is shaky, but you know what? Seems like this Yankee team is starting to ball out. They didn't win last night. They had a chance. Bats just fell short, but Glaber in the leadoff seems like is working them up. You know, best place to hit, honestly, is in front of Soto and Judge. I mean, golly, how you can't get no better than that. You can't get no better than that, baby. I mean, put him in there. Seems like his mechanics are changing a little bit. He's starting to sit pitches. He's not swinging out. of his shoes like he usually does, Willie Mays Hayes style. Fall in love with the long ball in the leadoff. Get on base, bro. That's all you got to do. I don't care if you walk, if you get hit by a pitch. Get on base, bro. You got Soto and Judgy ready to rake. Damn, Gleyber Torres, man. But he's above 250. That's always good. I think he's above 250. Maybe that's Volpe. Volpe is he's been on base lately. I think he's at 251. But Rizzo just crushed one in the minors, so I think he's about to be back. Judge's best friend. So when you have your best friend on the field, everyone is happy. I don't know how much better Judge could be, but if the best bud is there, you're hanging out, sitting on the bench together. It's all good, baby. What we got in the chat? We will see. I know, Andrew. We will see. Orioles are great in the regular season. They stink in the playoffs. Well, give them a chance. They only been in the playoffs, last year? They don't have a large sample size. We don't know. I do worry about the Orioles. I was watching MLB this morning, and they were talking about which team will dominate the next decade, which is very interesting because we're not even halfway through this decade. But the Orioles are a pretty good candidate. You think about that young roster, core group. You got them in all the right spots: catcher, shortstop, good pitching. I mean, come on, man. The Orioles are a scary team. It always seems like the American League East rotates. The Rays had their shot, winning 90 games in 6 seasons. The Yankees are always in there, but they got to figure out their stuff just because the amount of money we spend. I mean, I'm okay paying $20 for a hot dog. I'm cool with that. As long as we re-sign Soto. Mets are coming in new. Hey, I mean, I'm a big Pete Alonso fan. I love that his stuff is so cheap. It just boggles my mind how you can. I mean, he has a great personality for New York. I think it does help having the pinstripes across. But to have Pete Alonso do what he does, I think he's second to home runs to Judge in the same time frame. Pete Alonso is a beast, and he's a great personality, great with the fans. I like him because Florida kid. So and he's from the Tampa area. So I do have a nice little PC of Pete Alonso, believe it or not. Shout out to my boy Big Scott. The dads are here. Haha, I won't turn this into a poor man talking Yanks. Oh man, I can talk Yankees all day, man. I love my Yankees. Mike's Sports. Heck yeah, Yankees Padres World Series. Ooh, that will be interesting. But riddle me this: to see Judge and Ohtani in the World Series. Oh my god! You bring them back early? Like if they make the World Series and they need an inning of Shohei, do you throw him in the bullpen? I mean, I saw him pitching off the mound earlier. I think it's just doing his thing. But can you imagine Orlando, homie? What's up? A collector's dream. Everyone loves this guy. Future YouTube Hall of Famer. We're gonna hook up me and Orlando maybe before November. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to hit the Bay Area Card Show next month. Yeah, me and Orlando, I think, have pretty good plans for the collectors. No, it's not collectors con. Fan Fest, Fanatics. So we're gonna try to do that. Hey. Say what's up to moms. Ooh, P.F. Chang's delicious. My wife loves Asian food. Andrew, the Yankees seem to play down their competition a bit too much. How do you get shout out? Oh, I know, dude. I was trying to pick up a spot starter yesterday on my daily fantasy, and Patrick Corbin. I was like, I know he's had a rough season, but I was like, let me pick him up, and then I realized he was starting against the Yankees. Like, ooh, heck no. And yeah, that was the thing with the Yankees. When I don't want to say it's all or nothing with the Yankees because there's no small ball Like it or not, there's no small ball in our lineup. It's either if you're on it, if you're locked in, it's going to be 9 runs. If not, it's going to be a couple solo shots. It's just the way it is. This day and age is just love it or hate it, all or nothing. Lindor is the MVP candidate too. Look, talking about MVP, let me just say I am thankful and grateful again for Showtime going to the National League. So now there's no debate. Just like when Judge had his historic MVP year, he had 62 in 2022. Um, Shohei arguably had a better MVP or a better year than his MVP year the year before. But they gave it to Judge because it was historic. Now, tell me this. If Shohei was in the American League, if he was still playing for the Angels, do you lean on the Yankees because they're in the playoffs? Judge is having, the season that he's having. But how do you deny Shohei with a 40-40? You go with the co-MVP route? I don't care. That's all or not because he's in the National League. So now everyone's happy. Shohei gets his MVP. Going to be the second guy to get an MVP in the American League and National League to Frank Robinson. My boy Judge gets his second MVP, adding to the legacy. And everyone's happy. Yeah, Lindor gets a little shout out. He gets a little blip on the little article. Bobby Witt, he gets a little blip on the article, but who cares? Judge and Showtime, baby. That's where it's at. Oh man, I probably give it to Judge still, but it would never. Oh yeah, it'd be so insanely close. I mean, because the 40-40 has happened. Now, I was looking. The 40-40 club to me is still such a great club to be in. Just you talk about athlete. I think Ellie De La Cruz is the next guy to get 40-40 once he figured out his power stroke. But I love his style of play. Um, Honestly, the body type is totally off the charts. It's like he could play wide out. But right now, to me, on the base pads, the way he runs the bases, he's the closest thing to Ricky Henderson. I'm not saying he's Ricky. Don't get it twisted. But you talk about name me a guy when he's on the base pads is like must watch right now. Tell me. It's Ellie De La freaking Cruz. I love watch. I just hope he gets on base. I don't care how he gets on base. I don't care if he gets hit. I don't care if he gets walked. Just get on base, homie, and then just watch that cat. Bro, I was talking about Shohei being a smart base runner. This cat is just talent from first to third, or the guy hits a double, he's coming home. If the batter hits a double and Ellie's on first, he's coming home. I don't care what you say. And the dreads are flying, the helmet's coming off. De La Cruz is must watch, and I think he's gonna be like the next guy because I love the Hispanic players. I think I have maybe 2 Ellie De La Cruz cards from Value Bins. I'm gonna focus on him because I love Ellie, man. Showtime could get. I know Mookie, man. Can you imagine a 50-50 guy? Bananas. Man, I would say get his stuff down, but his stuff is so unapproachable. Like I'm glad I was locked in on Shohei when he was hurt. I'm like, man, this cat pitches and hits. I was getting his stuff when he was hurt the first time. I was getting his stuff in the dollar boxes, man. I was getting his stuff for $5 in the value boxes, dollar boxes. So I think I'm set. I don't have no autos. I think that ship has passed. No refractor action, base rookies, flagship. I'm good with that. So happy I got my Shohei fill for that. Judge, that boat is leaving the harbor fast or leaving the pier fast because I've been trying to tell cats, man, get that gold parallel when you can. I still need the refractor for his rookie year. I'm not going to try to do no kind of crazy rainbow, but the refractor has always been a staple. It's one of those things, man. I always have a chance to get it, but it's like, so I get something else. I'm getting into the Hall of Fame autos. I'm getting closer and closer to completing the 1952 to 1980 tops run on Hall of Fame rookie cards. Of course, I need some monsters in that set. The Eddie Matthews, uh, the Ernie Banks 54. I'm like 12 away from completing 52 to 80 when it comes to Hall of Fame rookies. I still need the Sandy. Maybe I ask Santa Claus for that one. But all these injuries this year have been horrible. Bruh, this horrible. I mean, the years. I don't want to get into damn injuries because damn Kyle Tucker. So there was like a little stretch where it seems like players were foul tipping pitches off their legs, and Kyle Tucker was one of them. And the reports came out, he bruised his shin. I was ecstatic because he was my number one pick in my fantasy draft, and I was hitting. I was drafting at 3. It's an American League only, and I was drafting 3, and I'm only one of 2 Yankee fans in that league. I was stoked. I'm like, Judge or Soto is falling to me. I'm stoked. Of course, Soto goes 1, Judge goes 2, and I'm stuck. I'm like, man. Now I wish, hindsight, I picked Bobby Witt. But I went with Kyle Tucker. Great home ballpark to hit him. Bandbox. Not hard to hit him. He's been a stud the last couple of years. So when he dodged a bullet and bruised his shin, I did not expect this cat to be on the IL, 60-day IL. Bro, I'm so angry with this cat. And he just started sprinting, and that's like just started running the base pads. Like, dude, you bruised your shin, man. That's like stubbing your toe on the coffee table. Like, come on, get out there and run, dude. Man, just I need to win because I'm trying to buy a card from Rick, truth be told. Rick is holding a baseball card for me, and it is fire, bro. He's giving me the homie discount. So I need to win my baseball league so I can buy a baseball card. Where are we at? It is nice to finally see people steal. I know, man. The one rule, so baseball has done a great job with these rule changes. Love the rule changes, except for one. I still hate the ghost runner at second base in extra innings. I know they change it for the playoffs. They don't do that in the playoffs. They just do it for the regular season because we do have a lot of games, 162. It is what it is. But I really don't like that ghost run. Everything else, the larger base is okay. I do think it helps with some. I don't think it enhances the stealing. I think it's more to prevent injuries. Where you have those bang bang plays where you don't want them so close to each other when you have a runner going as fast as he can into the base or sliding into the base, and he's already trying to get the force, so it gives him a little separation. I don't think the larger bases help with the stolen bases, but the pitch clock, the limited numbers thrown per base per at bat will help. I mean, if you're a stud at running and they already thrown it over twice, you are on. It's an advantage to the runner. It is. I love the small ball base running. I love it, man. That's probably why I like Ellie so much. Verdugo has been an absolute disappointment the second half of the season. Dominguez needs to come up ASAP. Well, Dominguez did come up. He went 0 for 4, and they brought him back down. I just hope they don't do Dominguez the way they did Esteban Florial. I don't think Florial had a fair shake. He was great in moments, but the moment he went 0 for 4, 0 for 3, they sent him back down because they always felt like they had a better option, a more veteran option, which they usually do. But you gotta let these kids breathe. You gotta let these kids, fail. And it's tough in the outfield when you only have one spot available at a time, especially now. I mean, really, we just need that left fielder for the next couple of years with hopefully Soto re-signing. Judge is locked in. I think eventually, maybe in 3 or 4 years, Judge is going to be hard-headed about it, but because he wants to be on the field. He's just that type of player. He's a captain. He's a leader, baby. and he wants to be on the field. It's hard to lead from the DH position. Um, Big Papi Ortiz was able to do it, I guess, but I think they'll eventually move the big man to first base. Um, Bryce Harper made the transition, and he's actually excellent at first base. I love Harper, and he went from the outfield to first base, and little learning curve, but he's got a great glove at first. He's on the field defensively. He's in there in the lineup daily. I think that's Judge's next move. As great, I mean, we saw him in center field rob that home run, get the double play on that beautiful throwback, um, that beautiful relay. Oh, I can't say enough good things about Judge, man. The captain, baby. You know what? The captain. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So we got 15 people in the chat. Let me try to keep up. Hey there, Stooks, one of the coolest vintage channels out there. Oh yeah, I just finished watching Stooks' last episode. Loved it, man. I want that Mickey Mantle Stein. That'd be great to watch your Yankee games and just drink a beer out of that Stein watching the game. I have a few Otani Superfractors. I have a couple rookie autos a while back, but it was hard to pass up on. I know. You got a sick Japanese collection, my friend. Who's texting me? Ghost Runners suck. Tell me about them, Mike. On this day and age. I mean, you got people who get Bushins, they're out for half the season. I mean, they don't make ball players like they used to, homie. They don't. I'll be okay with the Ghost Runner if they started them at first. It's a guy on base, but also allows the game to be played the way it should be. You know what? That's not a bad idea. That might be a nice little compromise. The pitcher has his setup for his best friend to double play. You got someone on first, puts him on there, forces a little action. I like that. I would prefer a Ghost Runner being on first opposed to second. I mean, the guy's already in scoring position on the base hit. It's ridiculous. My thoughts on the shift ban. Now, again, the players of today ain't built like they used to be. The simple phrase, hit them where there ain't. These cats can't do it. Very few players could do that. Luis Arias is a great contact hitter, slap hitter. But aside from that, man, Bobby Witt probably function. I think the psychology has to change on hitting. Sabermetrics and numbers. People say launch angle, hit him to the fence. Now, I think the ban, the shift. At first, I was not a fan of it, but it's helped. All these rules have helped force action. Batting average have gone up. I mean, look at the batting averages across Major League Baseball after these changes, especially the shift change. When people were playing Rizzo, everyone just went all the way to the right because he was hooked on them. I think Judge will still be effective, but the fact that he's hitting 334 probably be more towards like he was his MVP year, like hovering around 290 to 310. I think it makes that big of a difference. I think it's a 20-point shift on most players with this shift. So the numbers don't lie, man. They don't lie. I do like it was frustrating to see a shortstop playing on the other side of second base or a third baseman playing where the shortstop should be. It was ridiculous. It's like, you play a position, play a position. I mean, I don't mind a shift, but some of these shifts were like everyone on the other side of second base. It was kind of ridiculous. Play the field. They should have like a little boundary. You can't leave third base more than 8 feet. To see a third baseman at second base sometimes or at shortstop, I didn't like that. So I'm okay with the ban. because they have to play their position. Your third baseman, be in the vicinity, the proximity of their base. That's what I'm saying. Since you're a hoops guy, did you like the NBA tournament? I'm not big on it. Like I like basketball now that my Knicks are back, baby. Jalen Brunson, the other number 11 in New York, But yeah, the midseason. I mean, I guess because the seasons do tend to be a little long, maybe it gives them a little excitement. But really, I mean, the Lakers won the mid. Like, well, you gonna put that? You gonna put that banner up? Come on, man. I'm not a big fan of it. It is what it is. I mean, most cats would tell you the championship ring is what matters. I guess I don't know. If they did it in baseball, I'll watch. But I don't know, man. I think it gets something for. I don't know. I guess it was more incentive. I think they did it honestly. The reason they did it in basketball is because of the load management. The load management has been such a detriment to NBA fans and to the league itself that the commissioner is trying to think of ideas to make these millionaires play meaningless basketball games. Because in basketball, you just have to get to the playoffs. And once you're in the playoffs, all bets are off. Yes, home field is nice. Home court advantage is nice. But if you have the better basketball player, the better core group, you don't even need to be. You just have to be healthy. Yes, depth works. Depth on the bench helps, but I mean, a basketball player could take over a game. You can't do that in baseball. It's truly a team effort, and I think they did that just for the superstars to play in these regular season games, and that's what I think. And you have to agree with me, but that's my conspiracy theory. I mean, Kawhi Leonard is the poster child of load management. I mean, it's disappointing you pay all this money to go see, these players and they're not playing and they're just resting. You have one job, bro. For instance, I worked a 12-hour shift yesterday. Sick to the world. Fever, not feeling good, belly hurt. But guess what? People weren't trying to hear that. This cat, oh, my back is sore. I don't think I'm going to play basketball today. Ain't no one trying to hear that, bro. Ain't no one trying to hear that. All right, what we got? Knicks, Nova. Tell me about, man, that Nova connection, bro. Ugh, I might, for the first time in like a decade, might buy the NBA pass just so I can watch these Knicks, man. This Nova connection is just phenomenal. I think we got something, boys. I think we got something. Boston is always going to be in the hunt, but man, I can't stand the Celtics. Andrew, there are worse things than being a Knicks fan, like being a Wizards fan. My wife, for a long time, even until recently, I'm not allowed to watch Knicks games with television remotes or anything in close proximity where I can throw it. Because, man, especially the draft, I broke it several remotes. Like, come on, man. The Knicks are it's one of those things, like, I don't know what it is. I watch my Yankees, they lose. Okay. I watched, growing up, my family was big Giants fans, big Blue Wrecking Crew fans. Since then, I have transitioned to the Bucks. The Bucks are like all that, but I worked a couple games for the Bucks, and you start feeling part of the team. So I do love the Bucks. It's okay to have two teams that you enjoy, and but something about the Knicks, man, it's just so frustrating. I think it's the fact that I've never seen them win a championship. I still remember Patrick Ewing missing that. Like, why are you finger rolling in the first place, bro? You're 7 foot. Dunk that sucker, man. He's just in the playoffs, just finger roll. Hit the back of the rim. So frustrating, man. And Reggie Miller, man, I swear to you, if I ever see Reggie Miller just walking in the street and I'm driving my car, I might hit him with my car. I just hate that cat, man. Oh, Reggie Miller. That with the Timberwolves for many, many years. Yep. Minnesota, man, big ticket, man. They had a squad back in the day, man. They had KG, Stephon Marbury. Who was their third? Tom Gugliotta. Ooh, that's a name I haven't said in a long time. Tom Gugliotta. Man, when he came out, he was stroking. Was he the third? Was he the third one in that big three back in the day? Stephon Marbury was my guy. And then when he went to New York, my favorite basketball player growing up was Larry Johnson. Love Larry Johnson. UNLV, running Rebels. Only reason I even followed the Hornets because I loved Larry Johnson. Grandmama. I had some Converse back in the day. Love me Larry Johnson. And then when he went to New York, bro, LJ, the 4-point play. Ooh. Man, I told my mama I wanted to shake my hand and put the line, just like Larry Johnson. My mom smacked the taste out of my mouth. Bro, I always play hurt, homie. I'm a father. Those checks gotta keep on coming. I can't call in sick, baby. I can't call in sick. Oh well. I'm not even paying attention to this game. Ooh, Skins gave up. Did Skins give up 3 runs or were those errors? It's 3-1 Chicago in the top of the second. Uh-oh. His arm is about to fall off. Don't tell John. How many strikeouts this cat got? Anyone watching? You guys got me distracted. So through two, he's given up 3. Guys, give me the stats. Give me the stats, homie. What's going on? Skins got what? 6 strikeouts. He struck out the 6 outs he's got. He struck them out, but he gave up 3 runs. I need to know. But yeah, I can talk basketball, especially 90s basketball. I can talk 90s basketball. My boy Stoops at a card show during the KG era. Card dealer was making fun of Bugatti to a couple ladies at his table. One young lady says, "I'm his wife." Shut him down quick. 4 hits, 2 Ks. All right, the dads are here. The dads are here. Yeah. Let me see. There was a episode. I think it was your last episode. You giving me a great idea, and I was going to give you full credit on whatever episode I do it on. But correct me if I'm not. Correct me if I'm incorrect. You collect Yankee captains, and you just picked a great Yankee captain um, pre-war card. I don't want to give too much away. If I do, I was going to link to your channel, one of my future channels. But I love the idea. Like I have inadvertently Yankee captains already in my collection because I'm a Yankee fan. But the fact that you're purposely collecting the Yankee captains of way back when was very intriguing. And not that I need another dang PC, because as you can see, I got my Roberto Clemente, which I'm going to be doing a live stream with guess who on Clemente Day on September 15th. You know, I got my Hall of Fame rookie cards, Hall of Fame autos. I love my posters. That's my YouTube PC. So if you have YouTube cards, just send them to me. But yeah, I thought it was a stellar idea. And I have a perfect place on my Yankee. I actually got a poster of all the Yankee captains through their history. And I'm like, man, I could get me another frame. Boom, put all the Yankee captain cards in there. That poster up top. My son says, "Chef kiss, chef kiss." Dads are here. Yeah, I had a few of them already. From midlife. Oh, Greg from midlife was collecting them, but then I was reading the New York game and discussed more of them. So I decided I'd pick up the final few I didn't have. Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna be jumping on with Craig at midlife in the next couple weeks. Him and Darren. Darren's my homie. Darren's one of the nicest guys on YouTube. Oh, Jake Carlin. I'm watching it on stream. You're like 30 seconds ahead. Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. I won't say too much. Ooh, my bad. I'll cut it off. But yeah, I have the baseball pack. I don't know if it's on TV. I don't know who has a faster stream or what. But yeah, I really thought who's it, O'Neal Cruz. My man needs a chin strap for that helmet with all that hair. Hat keeps on coming off. But I love O'Neal Cruz. When he first came onto the scene, I thought he was going to be the the juggernaut to go against Ellie De La Cruz. I thought it was going to be 1A or 1A. But it seems like Ellie Cruz is on another planet. My bad, Jake. Three man. Well, I mean, for sake, I hope he's the guy is phenomenal. Let's get that. I am in awe of Paul Skeens, but I just hope. And don't get me wrong, I don't want them doing the 90 pitches limit, so many innings. I get it, but go with the Nolan Ryan approach. Let the kid pitch, let him eat, as the kids say. Let him eat, man. Um, let him work on that long or the endurance of a game. If the guy goes out expecting to only pitch 5 innings, it's a mindset. If he knows he's only going to be there for 5 innings or 6 innings, guess what? He's gonna pitch that way. Just let him eat, man. Let him be out there. Yeah, hopefully he stays healthy. Stephon Marbury was a Minnesota Timberwolf and a few other teams. Interesting guy. He won in Beijing. Yeah, he did go overseas. Oh man, it's good talking Stephon Marbury, Larry Johnson. Man, I do have a nice little 90s PC. I should show that every once in a while. It's just hard, man. I don't want to dive back into that night. Like, I'll pick up Jordans. I still love picking up Jordans and Kobe's. My guy back in the day was Vince Carter. And I think I gravitated towards Vince Carter over Kobe because Vince Carter was doing stuff I've never seen before. 720 dunks, dunking with his hand inside the rim, dunking over cats in the Olympics. Just unbelievable stuff. Making it look so easy. He truly looked like Superman. Just unbelievable, man. And I just gravitated to that. So I bought a whole bunch of his cards back in the day. Topps Finest. Um, that was my jam. Topps Finest was. I kind of wish I felt that way about Kobe back in the day. All the Kobe's I had for the most part were stuff I ripped and got out of packs. My rookie card I actually traded, um, but I'm glad I have that. But golly, man, it's like, man, hindsight. You know what I'm saying? I wish I jumped on that Kobe Bryant. Are you going to Fanatics Fan Fest in Orlando? Yep, that is the plan. Thinking it's the first weekend of November. I'm probably gonna go on Saturday. I've been trying to get the guys to go on the Friday, but a lot of people still work Monday through Friday. Kids are in school on Friday. That's why I wanted to go. I wanted to go because I want the kids in school. I don't want competition. I just feel like Saturday is gonna be so freaking busy. But I'll get with Orlando. I know he's going for sure. My boy Michael Ham, he's got a nice YouTube channel. Michael Ham's Adventure and Fishing. It's a super long name, but he's a Tampa cat. He goes to all the shows. I'm trying to get my boy Fisher Bike. My other homie Sticks and Seams. We'll probably drive up there. I'm thinking we'll probably make me drive. But yeah, I'm super excited. They said this one is not going to be anything crazy like New York. It's going to be more card show based. But I'm excited, man. It'd be fun. It'd be I'm planning on going to a show next month. But as of right now, I haven't done any shows after the National. So unless something changes, that'll be my first show since the national, and super stoked. Hopefully, they have a nice little setup with athletes or celebrities to go. But yeah, I'm anxious to see how they put this on. Who was talking about not worrying? Man, because I like giving credit when credit's due. Oh, Snoop. Snoop 12922. I always mess up his number. I think that's it. My boy Snoop Xavier. He hit the nail on the head. You know, a lot of people were worried about Fanatics uh, taking over the national. Oh man, Fanatics is going to take over the hobby. The national, I think, is going to be here to stay. From what I saw, don't get me wrong, I was having a little FOMO. You know, I've done a lot of, Super Bowl fan events, the Final Four fan events. Because, being in Tampa, they have that stuff come down. They come to the convention center. They have a whole bunch of the punt, pass, kick. Um, the BCS membership was down here. Go to the convention center. They have all that stuff. And it's fun. And same thing with the NHL All Stars, when they were here, they had all the trophies, the Stanley Cup. Love that stuff. That's what it seemed like for Fanatics. It was a big fan fest. They had the WWE entrance. I would have loved to do that. Running around, high fiving people. They had like a NHL accuracy thing, 3-point contest for basketball. It looked pretty dope. They had like a Comic Con setup where, it was like athletes getting interviewed and you could see them on a panel. That's pretty dope. But for straight up cards, that type of setup, it didn't compete. It was almost like the car show was added on last minute, I was told. The Fanatics was the experiences and the atmosphere, and they added a card show just so they could sell baseball cards. So that's my take on it. I agree with Snoop 100%. Adam's Card Closet. Eric at the Card Closet and I did a stream on his channel. We showcased 24 cards each on his birthday last week. Yeah, I caught that. I got it on my queue. I haven't seen it yet. I saw the closets, the card closets. I thought that was clever. For sure, something shade. Yeah, that's why I have it on my queue, bro. You guys were talking Kobe. I'm like, ooh, that's different. I should show some Kobe's. Yeah, Fanatics had their New York show same day as the East Coast National. Looks like both events did well. I mean, the hobby is alive, baby. I mean, all these cats are talking about, when is the hobby going to slow down? I don't think it's slowing down, man. You got the old heads like me who got all that nostalgia, buying cars, and then you got the young cats who want to be the next millionaire, the next, who's that cat's name? I forgot his name. Gary V. And it does teach some aspects of business and hustling, and kids could be doing a lot worse. But different reasons. There's still a lot. The next generation, I think, is good. I think there's a lot of kids who are learning about the history of sports through cards, but for the most part, the new generation, I think, is all about making that money, because you tell them about their collection and they'll bring out their case, and immediately everything's on the table for sale. To me, that's not collecting. If you tell me there's a price on a card, yeah, oh yeah, that's PC, but I'll sell it to you if you name me a number. That's not, you're not collecting, bro. Yo, Mac Wax Stacks, one of the tallest cats in YouTube, popping in to say, "What's up? Gotta get back to work." Hell yeah. Hershiser, man. What was his record? He had how many scoreless innings? Bulldog. He was good, man. I gotta look at his overall numbers for the Hall of Fame. I mean, no one ever talks about him being a Hall of Famer, but he was good for a very, very long time. Kevin Miller, what's up, homie? What's the word? What's up, everyone in the chat? The word, we've been watching baseball. I was supposed to be sorting. Ooh, Pirates just tightened up. Roddy Tellez, man. Talk about the epitome of an athlete. This cat. Where's he at? I mean, look at that. Dad bod, baby. Dad bod's for the win. That's an easy, easy 280. Just stroking it, bro. Come on, man. That's why baseball is a beautiful game. You got cats like Bartolo Colon, Henley Jensen, CC Sabathia. The thing that drives me crazy, CC Sabathia, I guess he needed the weight to be an effective pitcher. Maybe that gave him a, like Ozzie Guillen said, you can't pull fat. Ozzie Guillen tells the best story on MLB. I think it was MLB Network. Like all these guys with the popcorn muscles, popcorn muscles, the show muscles. They're not effective. They're always getting hurt. Pulling all these muscles, you're hurt. You're on the IL. Back in the day, cats would drink 12 buds, 3 hamburgers, play all year. You can't pull fat. And I think it's true. I think it's true. Sometimes, you want to be a bodybuilder, and it's to your detriment, man. You can't play 162 games every day like that. No. 59 innings. Adam's card plots are coming through. 3D 80s kid, what's up, homie? Further from Arab, where you needed 250 to get serious consideration. The mindset is definitely going to change in this era. Man, you ain't lying about that, man. I was having a conversation about how we going to look at pitchers into the Hall of Fame. I kind of touched on this earlier. I think the 3K club is still going to be a significant club to enter. Probably the only one for the new generation that they can hit. Because, I mean, like I said, these pitchers are pitching 5 innings, 6 innings, and they're getting 8 to 10 strikeouts, just pitching 5, 6 innings. Because these hitters are all or nothing. Propensity to strike out is high. Look at Skeens. But where it's going to change is, the mindset where we have these pitchers only going 5, 6 innings. They do 6 innings, that's a win. And then we'll bring in the lefty specialist or, some middle reliever. It's bananas, man. So, yeah, I think in doing so, when the standards changing, people are going to start looking at 250 as the gateway to get into the Hall of Fame. Is that going to help guys like the Freak, Tim Lincecum, with 2 Cy Youngs, Johan Santana with 2 Cy Youngs, King Felix, he only has 1 Cy Young, but he was a beast. Who else? The Grom has been hurt a long time, but he's got 2 Cy Youngs. That's another, man, I don't want to call these ideas. I got so much content I want to do, and it's coming up. But yeah, my boy Chris from Missouri gave me some ideas with his Mount Rushmore. So I'm going to be putting that out probably this week. And I was supposed to be sorting cards, but you guys are distracting me talking baseball. I'm loving it because I was just here by myself chilling. Floyd fan, Tennessee. What's up? I don't know if it's going to be that low, Andrew. 200 is the new 300. I don't think so. 200 is still too low for me. I think 250 is going to be the new benchmark. Maybe 225. Chris Fielder played like 3 straight years of 160 days. I was not after. He was a vegan, though. I'm attributing it to his veganism. You won't be 300 pounds to be a vegan. Come on. Ain't no one believing you, homie. I don't care how many cantaloupes you're eating. You can't be 300 and a vegan. It's impossible. It's almost like an oxymoron. But Prince Fielder had issues with his neck. I think that was the problem. I don't know if he hurt it, herniated it, or it was genetic. There was something up with his neck, and he had to step away. Yeah, Adams Card Closet, I like that. 200 wins and 2 Cy Youngs, I think could get you in. 2 Cy Youngs and probably had a 3rd stolen by Bartolo. Yeah, Bartolo did sneak in and get that Cy Young. Then Art Dickey's got Cy Young. Like, come on. That's why I tell people, hot take, Nolan Ryan is probably one of the most overrated. I mean, R.A. Dickey ran into a Cy Young. Bartolo Colon ran into a Cy Young. Come on, bro. Shoot, Chris Sale's probably going to get a Cy Young this year. Bananas. Where'd that cat come from? Chris Sale. Cy Young contention. Hey, nachos, I guess you can still be vegan. Depends on the cheese, though. If he's eating lots of vegan baked goods, it's possible. I guess. I guess, John. Yeah. Chris Fielder, man, he was a stud. Him and his dad ended, I think, with the same amount of career home runs apiece, which is kind of fascinating. Yeah, I heard they didn't have the best relationship. They didn't talk. Hope it was over money. Dean Chance interrupted Stanley Koufax young streak. Stu's always dropping the knowledge, man. Oh, I've been going on for an hour, man. I don't know. Should I show some cards? I got cards I can show. I could just turn it off. Oh man, Pittsburgh's on a run, 6-3. That's nice to see. That means Skins in for the win. I like it. Look at this. I got. Oh, this is like my what think should be Hall of Fame rookies. Talking about 3K Club. This guy should be in the Hall of Fame. 3K is in that club, and he's got pretty good resume when it comes to the playoffs. My should be in the Hall of Fame box. Yep, I have a box for that. These guys should be in the Hall, but they're not. I think this one's better. The one on the right should be better. And my boy from Chris from Missouri, he did a Mount Rushmore, and his caveat was the best guys not suspected of juicing, which I think is a good way to clear things up. But like, come on, man. There's guys in the hall already who are juiced up, who were juiced up. I mean, Bagwell, seriously. I mean, that cat was a walk-in bodybuilder. Uh, Pudge, I've said this 1,000 times. Pudge, why are we picking Pudge? Because everyone loved him. Look at his locker room. Pudge was in Texas. Jose Canseco, Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, Rafael Palmeiro, Juan Gonzalez, with 2 MVPs. Juan Gonzalez got 2 MVPs. Palmeiro's a 3,000 hit, 500 home run guy. Canseco, 40-40 guy. He's got like 450 home runs, I think. He doesn't have 500. Come on, man. Come on. But Pudge was the only one. Come on, that's the Latino collection right there, bro. Palmeiro, Juan Gonzalez, A-Rod. You telling me Pudge wasn't hanging out with those cats? Come on, man. When there's smoke, there's fire, bro. David Ortiz failed 2 tests. Anyways, I could see more Hall of Famers with lower win totals due to both wins not being rated as heavily anymore in the current picture. Yeah, they're gonna go with the whole sabermetrics. I think that's gonna be the only way you could judge the pitcher really their greatness. I mean, they're not going. They can't pick up wins like they used to. They just can't. I mean, especially if they're only going 5 innings. I need to look at my cards almost exactly a year ago. I saw the Pat pulled Mahomes rookie to buy my girl a gift for her birthday. I still haven't recovered. Oh man, that's why don't sell, just keep everything. Here's a dope Dick Allen. Should be in the hall. So that's 64 right there, baby. It's nice. Ooh. Like I love I love rummaging into my collection. It's like I forgot I had it. Love me Austin Howard, for those who don't know. Love Austin Howard. I would love to get his autograph. I don't have it. His nice little 57 with the gold tooth. Look at that. Sick. Oh man. And speaking of captains, you got Thurman. I need to upgrade my computer, man. I don't like this camera. But the thing is, like anything else, my wife is like, yeah, go get a computer or a laptop. You should. You do so much on the computer now. The thing is, like, extra money can go towards cardboard. Like anything new, I rather gravitate to if I spend this much. Like if I to get a decent computer, it's $1,200. I could think of a whole lot more better than a computer. For instance, if I had 1,200 right now, if I had $1,200, I'm getting a 49 Bowman Larry Adobe. I might be getting a 48 Bowman Yogi. Those are like the top two. That 49 set Bowman is just phenomenal, man. I mean, you got Snyder, you got Adobe, of course, you got the Page, you got the Jackie. Um, yeah, my wife she's bribing me. She wants me to retire. She's like, well, retirement gift, I'll get you the 49 Jackie if you retire right now. I can't do it though. Can't do it. Can't retire. Maybe next year I'll retire. Ooh, long gone, baby. Look at that. I got the reverse somewhere. What was that on? That was on the Donruss. The mighty Donruss was the reverse. Another future Hall of Famer. Stanton. That's his rookie card. He's got so many better rookie cards than that one. I don't know why the set registry has this one, but that's the only reason I picked it up. The set registry. Not that I'm a PSA guy, but I like having a list of Hall of Fame rookie cards. So I go by that. But his Topps Chrome is way better than this. Altuve. Can't stand that cat. But he's a stud, man. I mean, how many 5'1" guys could crush the ball with him? Goldschmidt. We don't talk about him that much. He's falling off. So he's still on a Hall of Fame track. A lot of people think he is. That MVP a few years ago helps. No one talks about him. And I mean, it's like everywhere he goes, he gets overshadowed. But this guy is just the model of consistency. I mean, when he was in Atlanta, people were just talking about Cunha. I think that's why he was kind of, you can say what you want, but kind of forced it out of, he didn't think he was getting the respect or, just different styles of play. He shows up to work. He brings his lunch pail to work. Cunha, the new generation, flamboyant. Got that Caribbean vibe where, it's like the World Baseball Classic. If you ever see like the Caribbean baseball league, it's like a soccer match. I mean, there's dancing in the stands, dancing on the field. It's very competitive. But then my man goes to LA, does his thing, and then Shohei shows up, and he was already overshadowed by Mookie. Come on, man! But you're a stud if you're hitting third in that lineup. That's just a consummate professional. Buster Posey is a Hall of Famer. Someone's trying to argue that Mauer was a better catcher than Buster Posey. Come on, bro. Not even close. I mean, just the fact that he went to the playoffs as many times as he did, all the World Series championships that he did. I mean, you can't. This guy was the rock in the playoffs, man. Come on, man. Mauer couldn't hold his job. Mauer is pretty close to being the Mendoza line for the Hall of Fame. And I love this cat. Love me, Gary Sheffield. He's a Tampa guy. Love me, Chef. 500 home run guy. Just don't know better than that. Oh, man. Got some in the chat. Let's go. Lou, can I see Jeter's final card? Jeter's final card. Topps 2015. I don't think I have it organized by year, bro. I got like 800 Jeters. I don't think I have them by. I just in my last like big Yankee video, I did all my judge cards. And the reason I did that video is because really you guys had Bowman in 2013 and stuff like that, but his rookie year was 2017 and we're sitting in 2024. So I'm like, let me organize this by year and organize it that way. I had all the piles, I had all the cards all nicely organized. So I did my judge video. Jeter, I could promise you, is not organized. I have all my rookies separated. Then I have like inserts. That's it, man. I don't think I should do that by year. I showed so many dang Jeter cards over my channel. I wish I could help you. I got a lot of Jeters, man. I don't want to put it up. Nice Munson. By the way, I have his iconic 71 card. It's one of my favorites I own. Heck yeah, bro. I got, speaking of, here's Topps tattoo. I got it because of Clemente. I need a better display case. There's just one of those booklets. But I love this because on the back it has Thurman and Joe Torre, baby. Yeah, of course, Hall of Famer. Fergie. This way. Oh yeah, this is 71 tattoos, rub offs. Cirque. But yeah, I got it for the Clemente, baby. This was a gift from Orlando. That's always on my desk because I love looking at it. Oh yeah, I mean Mauer opened the freaking gate. I mean, how do you put Mauer in, who was a catcher for like not even half his career? He was a DH first baseman, and he wasn't great at that. I'm not a Mauer fan, and the fact that he was the first ballot just drives me crazy, bro. It's just, Mauer is so freaking overrated. I'm sorry, Minnesota. I'm sorry. He was nice, but no power. He was a slap ball hitter, 300 hitter, cool. How many years did he play catcher? 6? Going in as a catcher? I mean, come on. Give me Posey all day. I'll take Buster Posey over him all day. I take Salvador Perez over him all day. I'll take Jorge Posada over him all day. Come on. Joe Mauer was so overrated. Man, you're going to get me on a tangent over here. People start watching my channel. But yeah, the fact that Mauer is in has lowered the bar. So Munson's going to get in. Buster Posey's definitely getting in. Maybe that opens the door for a whole Jorge Posada, switch hitting, the backbone of those 90s Yankees, that pitching staff. He caught everybody, bro. Who else? I mean, Yadier is going to get in, but and I'll give it to Yadier. He was never, to me, he was never, oh my God, eye-poppingly good. But the fact that you played catcher for that long, that many games for that long, I will allow you to compile stats because catcher is a tough position. It is gritty. That's a man's position right there. And the fact that he played it for so long, Hall of Fame quality, especially coming from a not just a baseball family, a catching family. And he was the best at that. He's the Cardinal, which is one of the storied franchises in baseball. I give it to him. He's a Hall of Famer. But Joe Mauer, come on, bro. What we got here? Mauer Live, the American Dream. Player 4 and went to the Hall of Fame for his hometown. Yeah. The American Dream. Fraudulent. It's from the final game at Yankee Stadium. The only base card to sell for $100. It's truly a modern day iconic card for me. Unfortunate to have one. Yeah, I'm going to look, man. I'm pretty sure I have that card. I ain't going to lie. You know, the one Yankee card or the one Jeter card I do not have, and I'm shameful to say, iconic short print of, I believe it's like Mickey Mantle in the dugout and President Bush in the stands. I don't have that card. I need it. I think it's like the 71 throwback. It's like a black border. I don't even know what year that's from. But it's not an expensive card, but I need to have it. Every time I see it, I'm like, I'm going to get that card in it. Squirrel. Find something else. Mike, the sports history collector, most doesn't need the bar lower. He should be. Amen to that, Mike. Golly, man. Tell you, smart people on YouTube, bro. The bar it's a travesty he's not in. Let's just say that. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I do have a Munson. Where I put it? I have a Munson rookie card in a 4. I'm not big on. Ooh, I need to upgrade, but I just think it's the Munson market is going to explode. It's going to explode. I'm telling you, man. The The moment people realize he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, it's going to be ridiculous. That 71 that everyone loves, triple. That Munson rookie card, it's going to double. So I would like to have a nicely, don't tell people, a nicely centered one. Because the one I have is cut too high. But it's always nice to have two. I wouldn't mind having a nice Thurman Munson. It could be ungraded. I don't like saying raw. Ungraded copy, an example of that. Munson's better than Mauer. He's also better than Ted Simmons. Yeah, amen to that. But Ted Simmons is better than Joe Mauer. So I have a nice little auto of his. No way Posey and Molina don't get. Oh, tell me about it. No way Posey and Molina don't get it on their first or second ballot. I just despise the cards, but man, is a Hall of Famer. Amen to that. Yeah, to me, like I said, on a day to day, year to year, I was not like, oh, I'm afraid of Yadier Molina. We better pitch around him. No, but the fact that he's played that long, that consistent at that man's position, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. What's up, boy? Everyday card collector. What's up, Jason? Hope you're putting that room. I'm ready for the room tour, bro. Ready for the room tour. You've been talking about it. Now be about it. Hurry up. I want to see. Stopping in during lunch. Nice. Yeah, I mean, we just been watching a little baseball over here, little Pirates, Cubs. It was a little sketch for the Pirates. But yeah, Pittsburgh's putting that thumping on them. So 6-3, bottom of the third, man on first. And IKF is up to bat. IKF, he was nice with the Yankees. I did enjoy having him. Kind of Lefa. What a dope name. Sounds like I don't know. Like I get hungry hearing it because it's like a falafel or something like that. I have that one, 2017. It's like $15. Oh yeah, the Jeter. Yeah, I need that one, maybe. Too bad Mauer had the severe concussion and was forced to play first base to retire. Other catchers you mentioned belong too. Stoops, I know. I mean, I think you have a soft spot for Joe Mauer. I get it. Concussion. I get it. Way to bring it down. Still, come on. He went in as a catcher. That's all. That's the only reason he got in. Because you compare to first baseman, terrible. DH, terrible. And the fact that he played catcher, won all the batting titles. I'd be interested to see before I speak out of turn to see how many batting titles he won as a catcher at first base. That'd be kind of interesting because on his resume, it's just how many batting titles he has, or silver sluggers. I mean, with batting titles, you got to be the top guy. I think he has like 5 silver sluggers, maybe 6. I wonder how many. I'm sure they were all at the catching position. I don't know. Choice cards dropping in to hit. Oh, I appreciate that. They do. Yeah, you can always rewatch this. I mean, we're just talking baseball. I've been trying to show baseball cards. I get distracted with the chat because I'm ignoring the chat. The Chrome and base versions is my personal favorite in my collection. I am a Mets fan. It's just what years meant to the city. What you got, man? I got a lot of. Do you want me to show? I could get my Peter Alonso's. I got that organized because it's in my rookie box. And put my Bonds, the cheaters. People, but bro, what is that? What is that? 1,400 home runs combined with those two guys. Love me, Sammy. Baseball been very, very good to me. All right, let me go get Pete Alonso. I'll get me some highest average in game as a catcher than anyone else. 3 batting titles as a catcher. Average drop from concussion still hit better than most. Stooks, the guy can hit. I'm just saying. At catcher, come on, man. Way better. Overrated. Where is my rookie box? I didn't want to be too far gone. Pete Alonso. I got a lot of Cunhas. I kind of want to do a episode on there's a reason why you should collect what you love. I'm probably gonna do it, but I had someone tell me, like, man, you lucked out with Judge, because I have a lot of judges, and it's true, I did luck out with Judge, but you know who I didn't luck out with? Clint Frazier, Miguel Andujar, Glaber still. Hopefully Glaber's starting to figure things out, but come on, man, we got a lot of talent in the minors. We don't figure it out soon. He's gonna be fine. It's like you should see how many Andujar's, Clint Frazier's. Who's another one? Florio. Like, you strike out a lot. You do, and it's nice when you do hit on a Judge. But I mean, that's it's tough. It's tough if you're just buying for investment purposes, because you're gonna strike out a lot. Ooh, Moises Alou. What you guys know about Moises? Raider rookie. I'm in the Raider rookie box. One of my favorite stories about him is he never wore batting gloves. He used to urinate, piss on his hands to rough them up, get those calluses ready. All right. Yo, Billy Balkan, what's up, man? We gotta do a live stream. I know we talked about it. Maybe Thursday. I think I got my boy Mike Sticks and Seams. He wanted to do one. So come up with something you want to talk about, or we just talk baseball. Like today, I'm just watching the Pirates and Cubbies. I was going to sort. I haven't done so much sorting because I'm doing a lot more talking. But yeah, I'm having fun. Popping in for what's up, Alf? Nice. Yeah, keep on working, homie. I'm off today, thank goodness. Tatis is on my miss list now. Yeah, well, honestly, Tatis, I have a decent amount of Tatis, but he was on my miss list. I stopped buying his cards as soon as he popped hot. The moment he popped hot, it's kind of like Ryan Braun. Remember Ryan Braun? And then he came back from the allegations because of the contaminated sample. Remember, he fought that so viciously. I'm like, man, he fought that so hard. He fought that like Rafael Palmeiro fought it. Like, he popped hot. He's like, no, there's something that happened during the whole chain of custody, and he won. But then he popped hot again. Because Ryan Braun was one of those guys that people loved. He was on a nice track. And after that, kind of went downhill. So after Tatis, once you fail a drug test, to me, unless I get you in a pack, I'm not actively looking for you. Unless you're on my team and I'm just a fan of you as a player. But yeah, Tatis ain't never sniffing the Hall of Fame because of that terrible PED use. I used to have a massive Clint Frazier PC. Don't have a single card anymore. Good for you. I still have a massive PC of Clint Frazier. I should have a box that just says misses. That'd be a dope box. Like, I have a Hall of Fame box. I have a box for should be in the Hall of Fame. I have a relic box. I have an autograph box. I don't have a box that says misses. That'd be a fun box. And then just every once in a while go through it for YouTube. Like, here's my miss box. Clint Frazier, Kevin Moss, Brian Taylor, Greg Jeffries. Who's another miss? Todd Van Poppel. Todd Van Poppel, baby. Man, I haven't said that name in a long time. Royce Lewis is turning into my Glaber Torres. Oof, yeah, bro. Talk about highlight. He always has glimpses, right? Flashes. Man, that makes you fall in love all over again. And then turns into a pumpkin. Alf, baby. Alf was my show back in the day. Hide your cats, because then he liked eating cats. They came back to trash Ryan Braun, the Hebrew Hammer, baby. Love it. A month ago, there was a Twins fan telling me Royce Lewis is better. Oh my God. And that's not a true fan. I mean, you don't talk ill about Kirby Puckett. No way is Royce Lewis even airing Kirby Puckett's job or his bat. Maybe he's good enough to bring him coffee in the morning, but don't be talking bad about Kirby Puckett. Jackson Merrill's the real. A little early to tell, Mike. Jackson Merrill. Look, I have the reason I go into this miss box because, man, Gary Sanchez. Speaking about misses, when he came onto the scene, bro, he was breaking every record. I think he had 30 home runs in his first like 55 career games. I thought he was the next generation of great Yankee talent when it came to catchers. The Yankee catching history is phenomenal. Bill Dickey, Yogi, Elston Howard, Thurman Munson. I'll put Jorge Posada in there. So I'm like, man, Sanchez, that's just a gimme. Power hitter, crush it. And then Gary Sanchez became Gary Sanchez. Aristus Aquino. Aristus Aquino, man. I have a slew of Aristus Aquinos. He was when he came into the league, crushing at an unbelievable rate. Became the face of Topps for that year, following year, because they do that now. They instead of their rookie year, they wait for the following year, kind of like what they did for Jordan Alvarez. And he was terrible. He's not even in the league anymore, Aristus Aquino. And he was like, it was like 2 years ago. I think he's overseas playing ball because he ain't hacking over here, bro. What am I missing? I saw Merrill coming through the Padres system. He stepped into more power than projected. Yeah. You know your stuff, Alf. Love Gary on my Brewers, Gwynn, Boss, Carew, then Kirby. Oh, what conversation am I missing? That's a solid lineup. All 380s, bro. You know me, John. We should do an episode just on 80s sitcoms, bro. Punky Brewster, Silver Spoons. What did I watch? Perfect Strangers. What else I watched? I watched a whole bunch of stuff, bro. That'd be fun. Matt Noakes. Love Gary and my Brewers. Yeah, man. Hitman! Boy, speaking of fanatics, I think Hitman, we got to figure stuff out, but Hitman's coming up. That was an earlier conversation. So maybe he'll catch a ride through Tampa. To me, the absolute beauty of the rookie card could be worthless, and overnight it becomes priceless. That's why, to me, it's so hard because I love Bowman. I love buying Bowman product. And nowadays, it's so tough because they water it down. It's hard to find. But I used to go back to my Bowman boxes 3 years after the fact, 2, 3 years after the fact. And even last year, I went back to my 2019 because I saw James Ottman got called up. And I wish I did it at the beginning of the season with all the hype when he made the roster because I missed out on a lot of money. But I pulled him around the All-Star break. I had a James Ottman to 25 orange auto in my box, in a top loader, just sitting there. So I go to eBay. I'm like, oh man, Dodgers fans are kind of crazy, kind of like Yankee fans. And every card that was on there was listed for $1,000. I'm like, what? So then I go into search history, the sales history, and see that in the beginning of the season, the card sold for $2,000. I'm like, what? So I took a couple of quick pictures, uploaded it to eBay. I had like 4 people immediately interested. I shot them an offer. The guy countered. I took it. Sold it for $650. And I turned that card into, I think, my Musial. I think I bought my Sam Musial. Well, I helped pay for it. It didn't pay for it entirely. The Stan Musial 48 Bowman was more than $650. But that was fun. All right, so Pete Alonso. People don't believe I love Pete Alonso, but this is all Pete Alonso right here. These are just his rookie cards. Oh, let me Pete. Shout out to Big Scott again. So I'll show Pete Alonso with my Yankee ring. Mr. Belvedere, yes. How about Who's the Boss? Let's do it. I think that's the next show. Let's do it, bro. Mr. Belvedere, yeah. Who's the Boss was another one. What's another? There was so many good shows. I remember people dumping Shohei cards for Kino in 2020. That's what I'm saying, man. I was finding Shohei when he was hurt the first time in the value boxes. I should show my Shoheis. I love showing my Shoheis. Kudos if you can figure out who I am. I know who you are. How many years does it take to divorce a rookie? I divorced Geno Smith a few years. Ooh, that's a good question, Kevin. It depends how deep your fandom is. Like Labor Tours, man. I have a rainbow. I have his complete rainbow set for his one of one gold vinyl. Someone bought that. That was on eBay for a long time for like $1,700. Could not pull the trigger on that. Thank goodness I didn't. And a black refractor, I think number 220. I do not have. But besides that, I have the whole rainbow. Raider rookie optic. And slowly, because I took a whole shelf in my display, and slowly I've taken a whole bunch of those out, and now I just think I have 99 and under because I have other cool Yankee cards I want to display. But man, I think your love for rookies are till they get cut, because now you know the dream is over, or they get traded. But sometimes, when they go to their new home, it's like they get reinvigorated. So sometimes I think till they get cut. Here's a nice little rainbow foil. Love me rainbow foil, baby. Bunch of all stars right here. Nice little top stadium club. Man, look at the photography. Love stadium club. I just say that because Bob Lewis trips me out. Man, stadium club. The photography is phenomenal. Top's gallery, baby. I have his auto. I don't have one auto of his. I need to pick up another one. My boy Big Scott, the beautiful auto of his. Topps gold label, number 25. He made a point too. I've said it before, but like to me, if you like autos and you're collecting autos, the parallels don't matter to you. I mean, there's a Piazza. I've been chasing Piazza. I'm trying to find the perfect one. And there's a Piazza, my favorite set, the absolute Spectrums. There's a one of one, but he comes off the auto, comes off hard, doesn't look great, but it's a one on one, so the guy has a premium on it. He has another one of Piazza that's three out of three. But that auto is so much nicer to me because it doesn't streak, it's complete, it's on card, it's on the sticker, it doesn't come off the sticker. That's why I don't think people focus so much on that parallel. If you have an auto, it's all about the auto. How good does the auto look? I mean, makes no sense to me. That's the optic. Let's see if I can find some refractor. Oh, I know why. I got some Bowman stuff. Little mojo action. Here we go. Here's Topps Fire. I love Topps. I don't care what anyone says, man. Shoot, my Vince Carters from back in the day. Talking about old conversations we had earlier. All my Topps Finest have the peel on it. I'm afraid to take the peel off. Are you Team Peel? I'm not Team Peel. I'm Team Leave It On. And here's the refractor. No refractor action. That's why I like using my other camera. This computer camera is atrocious. That's just the regular. Now, here's I don't know when people start saying, here's the paper, here's the base, here's the base. I hate myself for saying it. Here's the paper. No, here's the base card. Got a couple of those, not base cards. Here's the chrome and the refractor joint, baby. I mean, these ain't like the 90s refractors. Shoot, these aren't even like the Panini refractors, man. I mean, where's the etching at, bro? Where's the etching? Give me some etching. That should be on a t-shirt. Give me the etching, bro. It's all about the etching. I don't want to lose people. I'm not lying to you, man. I got lots of Alonzos. His auto is displayed. I got his auto over there next to my Vladdy. Another refractor right there. I got lots. Oh, that's a pretty one. I love these purple refractors from Heritage. Sick. My boy will say, sicko. Oh, my boy's coming home from college. He just texted me. That's right. Don't let this baby face fool you, man. I got a kid in college, bro. Ridiculous. All right, let me see. I've been ignoring the chat. It was the glory years of sitcoms, and we all watched them since we started the decade with only 3. Heck yeah, man. I used to flip that channel because we didn't have remotes. I was the remote. Austin Farmer, is that you? Floyd fan for the win. Good detective work. Hitman. 3D John, we have a zillion channels now and there's nothing to watch. Exactly, man. I got all these streaming channels and it's so hard. Like, and the thing is, like, when Yellowstone starts, I'm gonna get Paramount Plus because I need to watch. The way I do, unless it's the live channels, like I have Hulu Live, so I can watch the live sporting events and stuff like that. I rotate my streaming services so I can binge watch them because unless it's Netflix, that's their model. That's how they got famous, and they stay true to their model. Binge watch, have even their original shows. It all comes out day one, which is beautiful. I love it. But no one else does it. They want you wanting more. So what I do is when I know the like Paramount Plus, one of my favorite shows is Mayor of Kingstown with Jeremy Renner. That season is done. Tulsa Kings is starting. Yellowstone's about to start. I'm gonna buy it so I can watch all those shows in a month, and then I'll disconnect it. Oh, Tanaka. Yeah, I love me Tanaka. I got a whole box of Tanakas. Silver Spoons, Family Ties, Different Strokes. Yes. I was going to say 227, but there's a couple shows I might be mixing with early 90s. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm trying to remember my days from when I lived in Maryland. Like, Not the Mama. Dinosaurs. Was it Dinosaurs? Not the Mama. I think it was Dinosaurs. I used to watch that. Perfect, because I was on that TGIF. Perfect Strangers. I'm trying to remember who else was on that show. Obviously, The Cosby Show. I don't know if anyone says The Cosby Show was a staple, man. I love The Cosby Show. Cheers. Haha. I'm with you on Glaber, Lou. I pulled so hard for him. I'm still pulling for him. He's starting to come around, but I don't think he's going to be a Yankee at the end of the year. He'll probably play for the Rays or something. Some guys just get revived when we have a new event. It's true. Hopefully. It's just, we got so much talent and what Glaber is going to command. Even if he gives a sweetheart deal, it's not going to be worth it. I hate to say it's not going to be worth it. Give the young buck a shot. Miguel Vargas was traded to no man's land. The White man, talk about the White Sox. Second fastest ever to 100 losses. Oh, I will say my heart goes out to you, but I don't care. As long as it's not my team. That franchise has never been the same since Jose Ramirez knocked out Anderson. That franchise, he knocked out that whole franchise. After Tim Anderson got knocked out, That franchise has never been the same. Shoot. Where's Elo now? Elo Jimenez. Someone knows. I know he's not there no more. He just went to a new team. He's happy as hell now. Sudden stroke. 90s finest, modern's finest. Yes. I just purged Chris Bryant from my binders. Chris Bryant, yeah, man. I like him too, man. Chris Bryant, man. Chicago had something nice, man. I don't know what they did. I mean, you had Anthony. I keep on wanting to say Phil Rizzuto. You had Rizzo, Anthony Rizzo. You had Chris Bryant. You had the makings. I think you even had Schwarber. You had the makings of a great core. I don't know what they did over there, man. I don't know if I could peel, bro. I don't know if I could do it. But they're infinitely better without the peel. I know, man. I actually had two Vince Carters. One and both of them are top finest. One and they both have peels. I'm thinking about peeling one of them, putting the one touch, so I get that nice shine. I might do that. I'll have to record it. Elo's with Baltimore. Baltimore, man. Sneaky, sneaky, man. Love what they're doing over there. For them, it's the city that's so gloomy. It's a dark cloud over the south side of Chicago. It's been a dark cloud over that that franchise for a long time, bro. Yo, Lewis live. Peter B in the building. What's up? On the KC Cleveland game. What you want? Watching Pirates and Cubbies because Kings was on the. I don't even know if he's on. You guys are just. Yeah, he should still be on. He's on 4 innings. He might be put out in the fifth if his pitch counts high. No, he's got his glove. He's walking around. He's still in. So yeah, Skins is must watch. But you guys are distracting me. This is fun. Haven't done this in a minute. Been talking to myself for almost 2 hours, homie. Billy Ballgame, got a dip, Lou. I'll get a hold of you. Figure, yeah, man. We could talk about whatever. You got questions. You can do whatever you want, or we can just talk baseball. That's what we usually do. I'll call Mangini up, or I'll call James, Elite Hunters, with just, hey, bro, what's up? An hour later, bro, I've been talking to you for an hour, man. Talking baseball, just talking about whatever. I should have some mag pros coming in. No cardboard therapy, as I like to say. There's nothing better than just going through the collection, re you know, redoing the top loaders and the penny sleeves. I just love it, man. It's a hobby. I mean, people will take this too seriously. This, for me, is truly a hobby where I can relax. There's no stress. Well, I take that back. Yes, not yesterday because I was sick. Like 3, 4 days ago, I was pulling the car. My Mike Schmidt. I'll show you. Uh, I love reorganizing my displays. One of my favorite things to do. Rotate. I don't rotate the autographs as much because I love the sets that are in there. But I do rotate and make room for stuff. And I was moving this card and I dropped it. Oh, I was so mad. Talk about stress. How sick is that? Silver stickers for the win, baby. If I dropped it, it seems to be okay. But still, I mean, it's snug in there. But still, you don't want to drop this card, bro. Yeah. What we got going on? Baltimore is my second favorite team. They've been going through it recently, losing too many games in the second half. I hope they continue to lose, bro, because the Yankees have a little cushion now, finally. Can't recover from the injury after the World Series. If any of you leave the pill on, you guys must be fans of the Beckett. Hey, I'm a Beckett. I like BGS. Like all my Derek Jeter rookies that are, for the most part, 90% of my Jeter rookies are in the BGS slab. I don't know. I always enjoy the 9.5, and they were cheap years ago. I'm like, man, a 9.5 for like $20. Mine, my daughter's home, but yeah. Let me text her because she'll be mortified if she comes in. Oh, I got to put my little one too. Oh well, I gotta do many things. I gotta go pick up my little one in about 15 minutes. Might have to call it quits. This was fun, all y'all. What we got? He can't recover from the injury. 3 days. Say the word. I'm there. All right, Billy. I'll send you. Go ahead. I have your number. Let me see. I know I have your number. I thought I had your number. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. You're locked in, bro. I got you. So yeah, I'll hit you up. I think Thursday, tomorrow will be good. I think you're an hour behind me. So we'll figure out. Desert here. All right, Lou. Good shit. I like it. Gotta pack up and get out of work. Do your thing, homie. And I'm enjoying the channel and love the ideas you gave me on the Yankee captain stuff. Maybe we get together, do a live stream or something. Talk Yankees. Always on talk Yankees. Everyday collector Jason. I know I should have sent you the link. You're on every other live stream. Yeah, the interstates. At first I did, but it was like an extra coat of UAV protection. It didn't slip because at that time PSA had cards all over the place, dancing all over the place. I would rather have my card protected than like, oh, I could see the refractor action, and the sleeve was not that bad. But with that, everyone, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Powers are still doing their thing. Um, and now I can actually get back to sorting cards because I stopped doing that since I was talking to you all. So with that, peace out. Go Yankees. Industry.